What's up, YouTube? It is Kylie Martin here. We're back again. We're not at a ride out and we're not in the race scene. Today's gonna be a little bit different. Instead, we're talking about style and a little behind the scenes to Instagram photos. So stick around if you want to know how to turn an oversized tee into a crop top without having to cut it. And if you just want to see kind of how I like to style my things along with my hair, I'm going to be going into that because, you know, we're out here doing Instagram photos today. I figured I'd go ahead and give you guys the behind the scenes and a little walkthrough, you know what I mean? Because we usually just go whenever I talk about Instagram photos, and I never really show the process leading up to it. So we're gonna do that today. If you're wanting to know about the styling thing, you're gonna need a hair tie, heads up, and then the other hair tie is gonna be for my hair later. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead, start off. We're using the BMX Bum Supercross shirt. This is the back. Super cute little beach scene, and the front. It's part of their summer collection. Make sure to go check it out. You're not gonna wanna miss it. They also have a super cool poppy seed collection, which is adorable, absolutely love. So make sure to go head over there, check it out, see what you like. Anyways though, that's the whole reason why we're doing the whole Instagram photos today, is to go ahead and rep the merch. To start off here, I get all of my shirts in a size medium. That's just a little inside info on me. I hate whenever I can feel a shirt like gripping my arm, and with being in the gym so much and all of that, I never know like what my arm's gonna be like following up, you know what I mean? So I never know if I'm gonna get bigger, if we're gonna cut down, depending on if we're on a bulk or a cut. So a medium's usually just a safe like fit for me. I don't have to worry about it being too tight around my shoulders or my arms because I hate feeling confined by my outfits, you know? Anyways, size medium, BMX Bum shirt. We're gonna go ahead and take off the glasses. It's been windy the whole time I've been out here so far, just trying to find a spot, which we found underneath a tree. Shout out to Ethica too for these super cute gold sports bra. But anyways, yeah, we're doing Instagram photos today, trying to get it all knocked out. It's a Thursday. Figure I'll have the content stacked up for next week because I hate posting on a Friday. I noticed that on all my social medias, it never really goes well. So it's kind of just a dead day on a Friday. Plus, usually I'm so busy, like just going and hanging out with friends, or when I was in school still, because now I'm graduated. But like 3 weeks ago when I was in school, I was still having assignments and things like that that I needed to finish up. So I like to get ahead of that. That way I have my full weekend. So we have the shirt on now. We're gonna go ahead. What I do, here, let me scoot back. Even though the lighting's kind of bad. Okay. So what we do is we're gonna take the shirt like this, and you're kind of just gonna bunch it. So you're gonna make sure it's even on the back, like here. That's even. You're gonna pull it forward, scrunch it, and then just tie. So now on your third one, you're gonna only do half so that it pokes through a little bit here. You're gonna take this leftover that you have and you're gonna tuck it over so that it looks like a cute little knot. And if you're really picky like how I am, you can take that third one that's kind of looser and you tuck underneath some of this. That way you don't have to worry about any of the scrunch coming through on your photos. And then just like that, it goes straight over. Okay, so just a little close-up so that you guys can see. I have a privacy screen, so it's kind of hard for me to tell if you guys can see. But that's a little scrunch that we're talking about. And it looks really cute whenever you're wearing shorts and stuff like that, because your belly button will peek through like that. And then it all comes together. And so usually when we get here, and like I said, you can kind of see the wind blowing a little bit. Something that I try to keep in mind whenever I'm doing photos is that it's probably gonna take more than just 5 minutes of shots. And we don't wanna have to be held up by any weather inconveniences like that. So whenever I know that like, okay, there's gonna be wind, I go for a hair up type of look. With this one though, because the logo's right here, I'm gonna do a half up, half down because I know that I can control just the underneath a little bit better, and the half will kind of just go off the back. Plus, half up, half downs will make your hair look so much longer, and people never really can look into that. Like, guys are never gonna know. And that's, if you're a girl racer, I'm sure that you guys notice like a lot of your followers are gonna be guys. So it's kind of just one of those things where it just fools the eye a little bit. But, sorry, I couldn't get a good look. Whenever I'm doing a half up, half down, I follow where my ear is and just go straight up, because then that leaves all the length in the back still. So we're gonna go straight up, connect at the top where your fingers touch. Then you're gonna grab it here. Usually, if I wasn't doing a whole walkthrough, I would have already done this at home. But now we go ahead, we're gonna have all of this here. So we pull all that to the side. That way it's just, you don't have to worry about it when you're doing this. You just tuck it behind your ear. Run your fingers through it a couple times. That gets rid of that hairline that we were just seeing. and then flip up. That kind of slicks it all back a little bit. And I have really thin hair, so it's probably gonna be a little bit difficult depending on your hair type, but I go around 4 times, that way I know it's tight, and then the recording number is like right in the way. But I kind of just tweeze it a little bit, like I just pull, that way it gives it a little bit more volume. And then I flick that all back, pull it to the front. Now is when you can pull out your little baby hairs, that way it makes it look a little bit more like full, makes you look like you're like less bald, because I'm like super self-conscious about my forehead. Just because like my friend group is always making jokes about it, because they're like, your forehead's actually really small, but it's just funny to like give you a complex. My friends are jerks. Well, it's not even like, part of it's my friends and part of it's also my uncles, just because they think it's funny to give me a hard time about literally everything that they can. But anyways, now you have your hair out front, makes it look all pretty. And so when you're taking photos for a brand and you know that you have to have a certain thing recognized, for this it's going to be the logo in the front, because that's what identifies the whole shirt. So something to keep in mind is when you're taking your photos, if you want your hair to still look long in the back, you pull out a couple from this side. That fills up that empty space in the back. And then we're going to turn our body. If you need to have glasses on in the photo, you can put them on up top. For me, the focus isn't going to be the glasses in this. It's going to be the beach bum shirt. And because we're going more beachy vibes, I put on a bunch of bracelets, which is something that I don't generally do anymore. That was kind of 2021 to 2019. I'd say in that area, that was my type of vibe. Not so much anymore, but we still keep them around just in case. But for this, I'm going to have my body kind of more off to the side. That way you can still see the hair in the back, but then you can see the logo as well when you turn. And then you're gonna do your sets of poses or whatever. I usually do 4. I do mouth closed, mouth open, pointing, and then just like a boom. That way you have plenty if needed. Because another tip for Instagram, the longer that the people will spend on your post, the more that it'll be like recognized. So it gets put on Instagram's radar, and that's how they promote it to the, it's like the search page now. If it was a reel, it would get put to the reels page, but now it's like when you go to search something, you see all those posts, it's the explore page. It gets recognized on the explore page, and that's how you pop up on more people's radar. So that's another Instagram hack. Just keep that in mind, guys. Yeah, I feel like that's about it. I was getting a call and it stopped. Anyways though, I think that that's about it. The shadows are not shadowing right now. I guess something would be the lighting. Depending on the type of day, that's gonna dictate where the sun is. For me, the sun was literally right above me, so the only place that I could go to get good lighting at, we're gonna move this because this is like atrocious. There we go. The only place I could go to get good lighting at was underneath this tree. So that's just a big thing to keep in mind. Depending on the time of the day, find some shade. It's gonna be great. It'll still make, like, if you have colored eyes like me, it'll make your eyes pop being underneath here and in contrast to the sky. Depending on your outfit though, you don't want the colors to clash. So I know, like, if I'm wearing a green top, I would be nowhere near the grass. I would go with like a red or just anything that's like brown, something that'll is an opposite that'll kind of make it pop still. Maybe not a red, I take that back because that's kind of Christmassy. But go with something that's like a brown or like a cream color, because those two will really pop with green. So that was just like an example. I'm not gonna give away all the social media secrets because then we would have no content for the future, but stay tuned. I'm gonna keep on going into all of that stuff. I have another set of photos to go get done though, and then this YouTube to go ahead and splice together and try to upload tonight for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was a horrible mouthful. We're just gonna keep it going though. Thank you guys so much for all the support and the love lately. I've appreciated all of the comments, the subscribes, the likes, all of that stuff. I appreciate it. I especially love whenever you guys will subscribe on here and then go and follow me on my other platforms, which are all Kylie_monster_BMX. That is literally across all platforms. It's always the same, at Kylie_monster_BMX. Thank you guys so much for all the love, and I will catch you guys in the next one.